our problem here is, the inflated balloon that slipped from the hand of Ren has a volume of 0.50 liter at sea level, or 1.0 atmosphere, or ATM. And it reached a height of approximately 8 kilometers, where the atmospheric pressure is approximately 0.33 atmosphere, or ATM. Assuming that the temperature is constant, compute for the final volume of the balloon, and round off your answer to two significant figures. We will be solving this problem using GESA. GESA, or G, U, E, S, and A. G stands for given, U for unknown, E for equation, S for solution, and A for answer. Okay, so let's start with given. Let us identify the given and the problem. So we have here 0.50 liter. We also have here 1.0 atmosphere. And we have here 0.33 atmosphere. Now, let's write the given. Okay. So, first, we have 0.50 liter. And this has the unit of liter, meaning this is volume. And, obviously, this is the initial volume. And we will write initial volume by writing V subscript 1. Okay, so our initial volume is 0.50 liter. Next given, we have here 1.0 ATM, and it has the unit of ATM, or atmosphere, and that's obviously a pressure. Okay? So, initial pressure, we'll be writing it down as P subscript 1. Okay? 1.0 ATM. And lastly, we have here 0.33 atmosphere, another atmosphere units, and that is pressure. That is the final pressure, or we will simply write it as P subscript 2. Okay, so we have 0.33 atmosphere. There you have it. We already have the initial volume, the initial pressure, and the final pressure as given. Next is the unknown. Okay, unknown. So, what is unknown here? We already have initial volume, initial pressure, and final pressure. So, obviously, what is unknown is the final volume, or V2. Okay. And then next is equation. Okay. Equation. From the general formula of Boyle's law, which is initial volume times initial pressure equals final volume times final pressure. From the general equation of Boyle's law, which is initial volume times initial pressure equals final volume times final pressure, we'll be deriving the equation in finding the final volume. So, paano pong gagawin pag ganyan? So, kung ang hinahanap final volume, okay, yung katabi niya, pareho mo lang siyang isusulat sa baba. So, yung katabi ng final volume is final pressure. So, susulat mo lang siya sa parehong baba. Okay, and then, cancel same units. Yan. So, therefore, meron tayong V1 times P1 over P2 equals V2. Or, simply, baliktad po. V2 equals V1 times P1 divided by P2. Ito na po yung gagamitin nating equation in finding the final volume. So, we will write it here. Final volume, or V2, equals initial volume times initial pressure divided by final pressure. There. And next is the solution. Okay. Of course, we will just substitute the given from the general equation. So, we have here V2 equals, ano yung initial volume natin? So, that is 0.50 liters. So, sulat natin dito, 0.50 liter times initial pressure, which is 1.0 atmosphere. And then, divided by final pressure. Okay, final pressure. Yan, ang final pressure natin ay 0.33 33 atmosphere. Okay, and then next step is we will cancel units. So this is ATM, cancel na po. Okay. V2 equals, we'll do the operation, 0.50 liter times 1.0. That gives you 0.5 liter. Okay. Divided by 0.33. May unit pa po ba? Wala na po kasi na-cancel na po. Okay, and then you do the operation. So 0.5 liter divided by 0.33. That gives you the answer, which is, what is the answer? It's 1.51, 51, 51, 52 liter. Okay. But this problem is just asking you to write or round off your answer into two significant figures. Two significant figures, so we have 1, 2. And then you drop everything na. Okay. So, your final answer then is 1.5 liters. Or your final volume. Okay. Let us analyze then if your 1.5 liter as final volume is correct by analyzing the principle of Boyle's law. Okay, in Boyle's law, it says there, volume is inversely proportional to its pressure. Meaning, if your volume goes up, your pressure will go down. Okay, so the given here, 0.50 liter as your initial volume, and your pressure is 1.0 atm. Okay, while we have final pressure at 0.33 atm, and if we will compare the initial pressure to your final pressure, what happened? It went down, right? It went down. Bumaba. Meaning, what are we expecting sa volume kung bumaba si pressure niya? Tataas po. And what is our final volume? We have, yun lang na-complete natin, 1.5 liters. So, tama po ba? Yung from 0.50 liter, naging 1.5 liters. Tama po? Okay. Therefore, ito tama. Tataas po yung volume. Okay?